What if I told you there are hidden pressure points in attraction, quiet switches that, when flipped, can change how a woman sees you, feels you, and responds to you for good? Not tricks, not cheap tactics, psychology. Ever noticed how the most guarded, unshakable woman can suddenly soften in front of a man who understands something most men miss? Or how someone who seems impossible to impress catches herself leaning in, curious, drawn, almost against her own logic? This isn't luck, it isn't magic, it's the art of understanding what actually moves people beneath the surface. Today on Stoicism Drive, I'm breaking down the 6 core weaknesses that shape female attraction, not to manipulate or play games, but to sharpen your awareness and upgrade your presence. Watch closely, because once you grasp these 6, you won't view women or yourself the same way again. If you're serious about becoming a grounded, magnetic man, tap like and hit subscribe. Around here, we don't do fluff, we go past cliches into principles you can live, principles that alter your energy, your relationships, and your results. Most men think attraction is random, emotional, impossible, but women are human, driven by signals that bypass logic and speak straight to emotion. If you understand these triggers, you stop guessing, you stop chasing, your presence starts doing the work for you. Let's get into it. Weakness number 1. Emotional safety. Every woman, no matter how bold, independent, or untouchable she seems, craves a sense of emotional safety. Not just physical safety, emotional sanctuary. Ask yourself, can she trust you with the side of herself she hides from the world? Can she reveal her insecurities and not have them used against her later? When a woman feels she can drop the mask and still be accepted, she bonds deeply. That bond isn't built by performing, bragging, or flashing status. It's built by your steadiness in moments when she's vulnerable. Here's the trap. Many men try so hard to impress that they create pressure instead of peace. She doesn't fall for the performance, she falls for the man who makes it easy to be herself. Your listening, your non-judgment, your calm presence, these are the quiet signals that say, you're safe here, and safety, paradoxically, is what opens the door to excitement, desire, and trust. Weakness number 2. Confidence that doesn't break. Confidence isn't volume, it isn't swagger, it's steadiness under pressure. Picture this. She teases you sharply, pulls back to test your frame, or challenges your opinion in a group. Many men get defensive, needy, or combative. The energy shifts from connection to insecurity. But the man who stays centered, who smiles, holds his ground with warmth, and doesn't wobble, radiates something rare. He becomes the rock most people secretly want to lean on. Quiet, unshakable confidence signals strength, stability, and leadership. It whispers, I'm not chasing, I'm not flinching, and I'm not performing. That disposition doesn't just attract, it reassures, which deepens attraction even further. Ask yourself, when tension rises, do you collapse, or do you breathe? The answer is felt more than heard. Weakness number 3. A man with purpose. Here's a paradox. A woman doesn't want to be the center of your world. She wants to join a man who already has one. Purpose is the current she can feel even when you're silent. Direction, ambition, vision. These don't need a speech. They announce themselves in how you move. A man without mission becomes dependent on her for validation. A man with mission becomes a force that magnifies her life simply by being in it. When you wake with a why, everything about you gains gravity. Your boundaries sharpen, your time becomes valuable, your attention has weight. Purpose isn't a resume item, it's a frequency. And yes, it's one of the deepest weaknesses because, beneath the surface, many women long to stand beside a man who is going somewhere real. Not someday, now. Weakness number 4. The subtle power of attention. Attention is currency, and like any valuable currency, it must be rare to be meaningful. If you shower her with non-stop attention, she acclimates. It loses flavor, but selective, high-quality attention is intoxicating. Imagine a crowded room, conversations everywhere, and then you look at her, really look. Your eyes stay, your phone is down. For a moment, she feels like the only person in the world. That's the kind of attention that lingers in her mind long after you've left. It's not about texting all day or stacking compliments. It's about giving presents in potent doses, so memorable she replays them in her head. Ask yourself, is your attention a constant drip, or a spotlight used with intention? Weakness number 5. Mystery and unpredictability. Consistency matters, yes, but what hooks desire is unpredictability within that consistency. If every message, every response, every outcome is obvious, excitement fades. Desire thrives on tension, curiosity, and unanswered questions. That's why compelling stories use pauses, reveals, and the unknown. They keep the pulse uncertain, in a good way. Bring that to your presence. Don't overshare every thought, leave some edges undefined. Let her wonder what's on your mind or what you'll do next. Not chaotic or flaky, just textured. A man with layers is a man she can keep discovering. And discovery is addictive. Weakness number 6. Emotional leadership. This one separates the good from the unforgettable. Feelings change, moods swing, storms come and go. If you get pulled into every emotional wave she rides, if you mirror chaos with chaos, respect erodes. But the man who becomes an emotional anchor, who can feel with her without drowning, who can listen without losing himself, activates something profound. Emotional leadership doesn't mean dismissing her feelings. It means you hear them, validate them, and hold the frame. You don't panic when she's upset. You don't explode when she tests you. You breathe, you ground, and you guide the interaction back to calm. Your presence says, "We're safe. We'll navigate this." That sense of containment is irresistible because it nourishes both trust and desire. Now pause and imagine embodying all 6. You provide emotional safety without smothering. You hold unshakable confidence without arrogance. You live from clear purpose, not neediness. Your attention is selective, potent, unforgettable. You carry mystery that keeps discovery alive. You lead emotionally, steady, warm, and composed. At that point, you're not just another guy. You're unforgettable. Looks can be ignored, money can be resisted, charm can be countered. But a man who naturally touches these 6 core levers, he's the exception, the one she keeps thinking about when the room goes quiet. So, what's it going to be? Keep guessing, chasing, and hoping, or choose mastery? Learn the language beneath the words and step into your power. Men who ignore this stay stuck, frustrated, asking why nothing works. Men who integrate this become rare. They lead, they attract, they create relationships that are alive, steady, and deeply compelling. If this broke something open for you, do 2 things right now. 1. Like this video so more men can find it. 2. Subscribe to Stoicism Drive, because we're just getting started. I'll be dropping deeper dives into attraction, psychology, and masculine presence, practical frameworks you can use the moment this video ends. Drop a comment. Which of the 6 are you strongest in? Which one needs work? And if this helped, share it with a friend who's ready to level up. Remember, women don't fall for polished lines. They fall for the man whose presence speaks for him, steady, attentive, purposeful, a little mysterious, and strong enough to lead without saying a word.